Hey guys, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. It's Vanessa here. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Please do not forget to watch the entire video to the end without skipping any parts. And today's tutorial, we are going to be making this diamond shaped beaded bag. I call her the red diamond. It can be made in any color. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. For our materials, I'm using two colors, red and transparent, of 10mm sugar beads or square beads. That's my 0.7 fishing line and a pair of scissors. And that's all you need for this tutorial. Now we are going to start with our basic matting method. And that's just cutting your fishing line that is okay for you to work with. Pick up 4 beads, insert all 4 beads into one end of the fishing line, then cross with the 4th bead like so. Okay, pull it down, then you have a ring of 4 like that, and then you're going to pick up 3 beads, 1 bead on the left fishing line, another bead on the right fishing line, and then you're going to cross with the 3rd bead. Now if you already know how to mat, I'm just going to go ahead and say we are going to be doing a 12 by 6 mat. Okay, so you're going to do 12 of these, then you're going to do it for 6 rows, right? So if you don't know how to mat, you can check out my beginner in beads tutorial, the entire playlist. I start from scratch on how to bead, how to turn, and all that good stuff. So you're just going to go ahead and build a mat that is 12 by 6. 12 for the length, 6 for the width. And I'm going to measure back. Okay, so this is what we have. If you count 3, 4, 5, 6, that is 6. We have 6 on each side, and if you pause the video and count the longer side, it is a total of 12. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up, and I'm going to prepare for the 7th row. We are going to have decreases. Okay, so I'm picking up 2 beads and I'm going to cross back into the previous crossing bead right there, because I want my 2 ends of my fishing line to be popping out from the 2nd bead. Okay, so I'm just, that bead I'm pointing right there, I'm going to make sure all my fishing line goes into that bead. So I'm just going to move them from bottom to top, from right to left, from left to right. Okay, now the fishing line on my left, I'm going to pick up 3 beads and I'm going to cross with the 3rd bead. Okay, so we are going to start our decrease now, so that we are going to have sort of a slant. We are going to have a slant. Okay guys, so I'm inserting my fishing line to the following bead, pick up 2 beads, and then I'm going to cross the 2nd bead, continue a normal matting method till we get to the end. And then when we come back to where we started the decreases, we are going to continue decreasing until we get here. Okay, so I have decreased until I have 6 beads on the other side as well. If you count those as 6 beads, and I have 6 beads on this other side, right? So this is basically a square that I've slanted one side. On the right side, as you can see, we have 12, on the bottom 12, on that top that we did the decrease 6, and on the right 6. Okay, now this is a square handle that I made. I decided to make it a separate tutorial, so you can check out the tutorial on how to make this square handle on the channel. And you're simply going to flip your work and make sure that it is having a diamond shape. Okay, the sharp end should be facing you. Okay, now we are going to place our square on top of our diamond that we have just made. Remember guys, you can make this project in any color. You can make all of it the same color in any shape of beads. You can do that. Okay, now you just have to place your handle in a way that the pointy end of your handle is going to be in the same place, or the middle of the pointy end of the main part of your bag. Okay, now in my case, I'm going to be working into the beads that are moving from top to bottom of the very first row. Okay, the very first row right there. And you just have to figure out the number of beads that you need to skip in order to achieve this. Now the simplest way to figure out where to place your handle, or how to place your handle is to find that pointy end and you link it down to where the pointy end of the bag is. So make sure that they're in the same place, okay? Then you have to count the number of beads on each side and make sure that they are equal. In my case, there were 7 beads from where the pointy end of the bag is to, like, if I go diagonally to the right, it is 7 beads. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have 7, and on the other side you make sure it's 7. And if we have 7 beads on the transparent part of our bag, that means we are going to be attaching it to only 7 beads on our handle. I really hope this is making sense, guys. Okay, so I'm counting 7 again there, so all of them meet, so it's 7 on each side. That means I'm going to be, this handle was an 8 by 8 handle, it's a square handle 8 by 8, but I'm going to go into the second bead because, like I said, we are working into 7 rows. So I'm simply going to insert my fishing line into the 7th hole. Then I am going to insert it into the hole, the first hole of the bag, moving diagonally, and then I'm going to, when I insert it into the hole of the handle, pick up 1 bead, insert it into the hole of the bag, pick up 1 bead, and then cross. Okay, then we are going to, this is basically joining a piece. Okay, so we're attaching the handle to the bag. So insert your fishing line to the following bead, and then insert into the following bead on the handle, following bead on the back, following bead on the handle, and then pick up 1 bead and cross. Okay, so just make sure that you are going into each and every one of those 7 beads, and make sure you pull your work very hard. It might be difficult to pull at this stage, but just try your best. Guys, please like this video if you do like the tutorial, and let me know in the comment section if this what you think about the bag basically, and how you thought about the tutorial, and share this video to someone who you think might need it. Turn on the notification bell so that you know when I upload a new video. So this is me, I've just joined until I've gotten to the middle, and I am just going to continue. So the way you're going to know if your joining is correct is if the tip, like the under part of your handle, matches the under part. Like if you draw a straight line, they are going to be equal. Okay, remember you can customize this bag in many ways. You can make it bigger. If you want to make it bigger, instead of doing 12 rows, maybe you could do 13, you could do 14, and as you're increasing the number of rows, you're going to be increasing the size as well. For example, mine is a 12 by 6. If you want to do 13, 13 by 7. If you want to do 14, just like that, you're just going to be increasing the numbers and make it as big as you want. Okay, you can make it in any colors that you want. Like mine, I'm calling it the red diamond, because I'm using transparent beads and red. You could use any color, or you could use one color of beads. You could use round beads, whatever shape of beads that you want, whatever size. Okay, yeah, so I have joined it until I've gotten to the end, and then I'm just going to tie off my work just like that. Very simple. And then this is how it's looking like. We have our handle attached to our bag. Then we'll move on to the next stage. Now the next part is building the sides of our bag, and all of this depends on you, honestly. You could start building from right up there. You could start building from those 6 beads up at the top, but I decided to skip 2 of those beads and then bead from like the 3rd bead. Okay, so like I said, you can start from the top there, or you can start from the very edge. It just depends on you. So my fishing lines, both of them are attached to the 3rd bead. I'm just going to pick up 3 beads with the fishing line on my right and then cross with the 3rd bead, and I'm going to be doing a standing mat, so the normal beading method, but you're going to make the beads to stand upright so that we build the sides. Now you're building the sides of your bag. This is going to determine how big you want your bag to be. Okay, so you're going to bead how many rows that you wish for your bag to look like, So just insert your fishing lines to the following bead, pick up 2 beads and cross with the second bead. Then I'm just going to work until I get to the 4th bead on the other side. I'm going to leave out the other 2. So this is me, I'm almost done. I'm going to insert my fishing line into the next bead, and then I'm going to cross with the second bead. So I've just crossed mine with the second bead, and this is what it's looking like. This is what you're supposed to have, and everything that we have done till now, you are going to reproduce it again. So you're going to repeat everything again to have a second piece. So like I said, you could do 2 rows for each, for the back. You could do 2 rows for each side. You could do 3, however large you want your bag to be. Okay, now I'm just using the excess fishing line from where I ended. I'm going to make sure that I'm matching the beads. I'm going to pick up 1 bead with the fishing line on the fishing line facing upwards or away from my work, and then I am going to insert it into the corresponding bead or matching bead of the other side of the bag, and I'm going to pick up 1 bead again, and I'm going to cross with that 1 bead. And when you cross, this is what it should be looking like. We're going to continue our joining. If you want an in-depth tutorial on how to join, please check out the Beginner in Beads playlist. I'll leave the link in the description box and also in the comment section, so you guys, it's going to be easy for you to see. Okay, so insert your fishing line on your right, in the following bead on your right and on your left. Then you pick up 1 bead and cross, and you're going to do this until you've got the entire bag joined, as you can see here. So when you get to the end, make sure both fishing lines meet, and then you're just going to tuck in all the excess fishing line, and then you are going to snip off all the excess fishing line, and you are basically done with your bag. Very easy to do. It's a very easy tutorial to do, very simple. And when you snip it off, this is how your bag will look like. This is a very cute bag, very easy, very classy. If you have a quick celebration and you want to make something, you can go ahead and make this bag. Like I said, it's very simple to do, very unique. Yeah, so that is basically it for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like this video. If you did like it, leave me a comment in the comment section. If you recreate, you can send it to me on Instagram. I'm going to leave my link in the description box. Share this video to someone who you think might need it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.